What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building. Let's go ahead and get into this MyRise info. This year's story, dubbed MyRise Mutiny, revolves around the hostile takeover of NXT by a group of superstars looking to make shockwaves across all of WWE. The takeover quickly infiltrates Raw and SmackDown, leading to a power struggle with the future of the industry at stake. Where the story goes from there depends on your custom superstars' decisions. So, based on the decisions that you make, based on what you select, which path you want to go, this will determine how the story ends up. So it's all up to you, WGC. So let's talk a bit more about your custom superstars. This year you create one from the men's division and one from the women's division in either order depending on user choice. MyRise now has 3 combined save slots for both the men's and women's division characters. Once you complete a full playthrough, you have the option to replay MyRise on the same save slot to experience the story again with your custom characters and overalls carrying over, or start again on a new save slot. Importing and exporting characters is still available for both men's and women's division characters to and from the main game. This is separate from the My Superstar exclusive to the island. This year, we are also excited to give players the option to create casual attire for the characters, which will show up in story moments such as promos or non-area settings. So basically, you are able to import wrestlers. You can create a custom superstar and import it straight into MyRise, okay? Your card that you just created, you can import it straight into MyRise. But the detail that you do not want to miss is right here. This is separate from the My Superstar exclusive to the island, which means you cannot get that same superstar that you played through the island with, and you got crazy stats. You cannot get that same exact superstar and carry that over to the island. You can't do that. So once again, you cannot import your MyRise superstar into the island. I'm just letting y'all know, okay? Because I know this has been a question on a lot of people's minds, so there's your answer. After choosing whether you want to begin MyRise as part of the men's or women's division, you will have the option to choose from one of 3 personalities: bold and brash, comedic and fun, scheming and calculated. Which one will you be choosing? Let me know in the comments. The personality type you choose not only colors the way your characters act and respond to the world around them, but it affects what stories you have available to you. After all, a bold and brash superstar like Becky Lynch might approach a situation entirely different than a scheming and calculated superstar like Seth Rollins. Your decisions will take you down distinct branches or pathways with characters, arenas, entrances, and more than you can unlock, so it's worth playing multiple times to get the most out of MyRise Mutiny. All storylines and live events. As you progress through MyRise, you will come across brand new ally storylines where you will play as a WWE superstar for part of the journey, rather than your custom superstar. Step into the ring as top names such as Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, to help take on NXT Mutiny. There are also exclusive ally storylines involving Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, accessible only on subsequent playthroughs. Finally, we are introducing the live event feature to MyRise, which are optional matches that allow you to build up your characters with progress that will be tracked across multiple playthroughs. Live event matches are also great ways to earn additional unlockable superstars, My Factory cards, and original MyRise characters that have been in high demand. Here's a glimpse at 2 live event unlocks: Mutiny Demon Finn Balor and MyRise original fan favorite Cole Quinn, who got an upgraded look for 2K25.
It's about damn time.
And man, this is dope. I applaud 2K for this. This is dope. It's funny because I was just talking about this the other day. I mean, y'all heard it on stream. I was like, man, it'll be good to have Demon Finn Balor back, wouldn't it? Next thing you know, he's back. That's a W in my book, because this would be the first time since I believe 2K22 these going to be, easy to access, because in WWE 2K24, I believe he wasn't in the game. WWE 2K23, he was a hidden model, and in WWE 2K22, I believe he was in the game, but you just needed to go to the shop and spend that little 1K VC and you got him. I think, or he was on the base roster, whatever. But yeah, it's good to have him back, and I hope this becomes a trend, because a lot of people are gonna come in these comments and be like, "Oh, you're just nostalgic." Like, okay, call it what you want, but I like to have alternate versions of superstars in my video games. I don't mind playing as the current versions, but sometimes it's cool to go back and play as these alternate versions, and I think this should be consistent going forward. Like a retro Triple H, a retro Orton. And I'm not just talking about like, 08, 09, 2010. I'm talking a little bit earlier in the 2000s. Like 2001, 2004, 2005, But yeah, this is a W. A lot of people will come in the comments and be like, "Oh, you're so negative. You're this, you're that. You're just a hater." Bro, stop hearing what you want to hear, okay? Sit down for a minute and actually listen. Because yes, we're very vocal, but we're also neutral. When 2K needs to be criticized, we criticize them. When they do something nice, when they do something that's good, we applaud them. And this is good. This is a W in my book. This is a W. So what's your excuse now? Are we hating on this too? Or are you going to switch it up now and we're giving 2K too much praise for this? Which one is it? Like, come on now. But yeah, this is a W, and this is a W. This is a massive W on 2K's part. Check out the list below to see how else you can incorporate a special gadget for rematch. So we have a 1-on-1 normal, a 2v2 normal tag, a 2v2 tornado tag, a 3v3 normal tag, a triple threat normal, fatal 4-way normal, handicap 1v2 tornado tag, handicap 1v2 normal tag, handicap 1v3 normal tag, handicap 1v3 tornado tag, handicap 2v3 normal tag, 1v1 falls count anywhere, triple threat falls count anywhere, fatal 4-way falls count anywhere, 1v1 hell in a cell, 2v2 hell in a cell tornado tag, triple threat hell in a cell, fatal 4-way hell in a cell, 1v1 Iron Man, 1v1 submission, 1v1 extreme rules, 2v2 extreme rules tornado tag, triple threat extreme rules, fatal 4-way extreme rules, 1v1 no holds barred, 6-man tornado tag 3v3, 5-man normal, 5-man extreme rules, 6-man normal, tornado triple tag 2v2v2. God damn! Wow. Alrighty then, it's okay. But my question is, will you be able to do this online too and not just offline? That's my question here as an online player. And I cannot wait for that question to be answered. But also on top of that, I hope that we can expand on this too, because a match type that I dearly miss playing more than any match type. This is going all the way back to WWE 2K14 or 15 back on the Xbox 360. Man, can we please get the 3v3 elimination chamber back in the video game? It is long overdue.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
But with that being said, what do y'all think? WL, will you be playing through MyRise in WWE 2K25? And if you do play it, will you play it more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times? How many times will you be diving into MyRise? Let me know in the comments. With that being said, appreciate y'all stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the bell to notify for each and every Unsanctioned TV upload. It's Unsanctioned TV, and we out here. One love. God bless. See you in the next one. Peace.